you want to pursue me away from France? Because this question, I'm just like, you refuse to share your engagements with your YouTube fam. Some of you, when are you bringing man home? You will know subsequently. It's not this channel all of us are in. You will see it. Just stay subscribed. Hi guys, Merry Christmas! Welcome back to my channel. I have missed each and every one of you. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That is huge, you guys. Thank you so much for helping me grow my channel this much. And if you are a returning subscriber or you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button now. So I have been MIA and have gotten a lot of questions from you guys. And at this time of the year, I always submit myself to questioning from you guys. So I'm going to split this into two parts. So I'm going to do a little bit of the France living in France questions, a little bit of personal questions so that we understand one another. This person says, please, if I apply for a school that the tuition is like 3,000 euros, do you think it's possible for me to be able to pay it while working there in France? What do you advise I do? I just want to jackpot from this country. 3,000 euros is quite realistic, okay? It's more realistic than when you're saying 10,000 euros for school fees in France and thinking that you can pay it up. Normally, for other countries where you can speak their language, yes. But a country where there's language barrier, it's very difficult. It also depends on like the city you are based. If you are based in somewhere that is not Paris, your student jobs are limited. Another question I received was, are there jobs for English speakers in France? Yes, there are jobs. Every year I get this question. There are jobs. There are student jobs, part-time jobs, there are full-time jobs. So don't fret. Don't be scared. It just, yes, they are limited because of the language barrier. You might want to put that in mind. Okay. Would you advise coming to France in 2025? I would. I'm very biased when it comes to France because France was not a country. It was not a country that was on my list of places to live. Even when I stayed here in the first 1 year, I didn't want to live here. I thought after a year I would be gone. So France was never as I never imagined living here. But I like the life here. I like living in France. I love it. Okay. So for me, I would recommend it, but you have to have a very thick skin because of the language barrier. So if you can help yourself, you can learn French before you come to France. That would really help your journey. Someone says, "Are you still in France?" Hmm. Is there somewhere you want me to be? You want to pursue me away from France? Because this question, I'm just like, I know that I have not posted any living in France vlog for a very long time, but that's because I've been posting on other platforms. So you may want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram because that's where I post mostly nowadays. But don't worry, we're working towards making weekly videos on YouTube. So you can still hold on to your YouTube subscription, okay? And if you've not subscribed, do it now. How did you get your job? So how did I get my job in France? I used Welcome to the Jungle. So you can use sites like Indeed, Welcome to the Jungle, and LinkedIn. Those were the major websites that I used to get jobs, especially Welcome to the Jungle. There are a lot of English speaking French jobs there. So if you are an English speaker and you're looking for jobs, you want to use Welcome to the Jungle because that's where I found mine. Hopefully you find yours there. So I'm giving you guys a little tips. Okay. Person says, long time, I miss you. Oh, I miss you guys too. How is getting a job after graduation? Getting a job after graduation, it depends. Okay. What kind of job? Do you mean like a professional working job? That's difficult just after graduation. But if you're talking about getting a job that can sustain you, like minimum wage jobs, you can get them in France. But it will take you a while to be able to get a professional job if you're not like a tech bro or a tech sis. Okay, especially if your French level is very low. So you might want to consider that. Next says, How is living in France as an English speaker? Like, it's tough, but you'll survive. That's all I have to say. It's tough, but you're gonna be fine. Mhm. Next one says, "Good morning. You're looking beautiful." Okay, thank you. Next one says, I want to know about studying in France. If you want to know about studying in France, there is a playlist that I'm going to attach to this video. So you might want to check it out. I documented all my journey and I have answered a lot of questions as regards to studying in France and coming to study in France. And if you want to go further, you can book a consultation with me. In the description box, you find a link. Okay, so you might want to book a one-on-one consultation with me where I can walk you through how I did mine and hopefully you can do yours too. Okay. Next says, what legal opportunities are available in France? There are all sorts of legal opportunities available in France, just like they are available anywhere else. You can be a data privacy expert, you can be a data privacy lawyer, you can be a legal counsel, you can be, there's so many opportunities, but would you get them? That's what I don't know. If you don't do your undergraduate here, it's hard to get a legal job. See, I'm sorry that I'm rushing through all these questions. I just don't want you guys to get bored. Do you get it? Where have you been? Good question. I have been all over the place. I have been traveling a lot. I have been working a lot. I have been thinking a lot. I have been going through a lot. A lot has been going through me. Hopefully, subsequent videos will reveal much more about how I have been and where I have been. But right now, let's focus on this question and answer video. Okay. Are you single or dating? I am very much in a very, very, very committed relationship. I hope I've made that very clear. I'm in a very, very committed relationship. Whatever that very, very committed relationship is, you will know subsequently. Okay, next is, can you please give me options for LLM in English in public universities in France? The only LLM in English that I know is the one that I did, which is from Queen Mary University of London. There is a caveat to that. Getting a post study from Queen Mary is very difficult. I have to make a whole video about it, but I don't want to drag them. It's a good school, it's a pretty good school. But when it came to post study in France, a lot of us struggled. Do with that information what you want to do. So what city would you recommend that is black friendly? If you're talking about black and student friendly cities, you can look at Nantes and Paris. Those are student friendly cities. I don't know about other places because I've been to Nice. Nice is not very black friendly, but it's okay. It's okay. You see a few black people. Lyon, I didn't really see a lot of black people when I visited, so I don't know. If you do know, put in the comment section. Annecy, I don't know, do they have schools in Annecy? Annecy is beautiful. I would visit there again. But I wouldn't say it is a black friendly city, okay, or even student friendly. So Nantes and Paris is what I'm gonna give you. Says, when are you visiting Nigeria? When next I'm visiting Nigeria, you will see the video. Don't worry. You will see it. It's not this channel all of us are in. You will see it. Just stay subscribed. You will shall see it. Okay? And follow me on all platforms because there are things that I'll post on Instagram that I will not post on YouTube. So you might want to do that. Okay? I think this is just more of like a testimonial or something. It says, thanks for the tips. My wifey later got student visa for France, but we decided to go to Austria as she also got the resident permit for Austria. We plan to visit Paris, France, maybe next year. Maybe we can say hi to you when we come. Say hi to me when you come. Oh, say hi to me, because I would really like that. I think the rest of these questions are personal questions. So this is, when are we buying Asoebi? If you're not Nigerian and you're watching my video, Asoebi just like it's something that they buy for weddings, usually for owambes, for parties like weddings, birthday celebrations. That's what Asoebi is. It's just like a cloth that you buy for celebration. Usually, when they ask a young person that question, it actually just means, when are you marrying? Like, when are you getting married? When are you bringing man home? That's what it means. When I bring man home, you will see man. That's all I have to say. When I bring man, you see man. But until then, until you see man, calm down on the Asoebi, okay? Compare living in Nigeria to living in France. Nigeria is a lit place. As in, Nigeria is where you get your freak on. Nigeria is a very, very, very jiggy country. It's a very jaye. How do I put it? A very bubbly country, especially when you're going to places like Lagos, Port Harcourt, Benin. Nigeria is a very chatty. Compare that to living in France. French people are very reserved, you know. They don't receive people very easily. That's how I feel living in France. But I like it. It means that they mind their business. And French people are very brutal with their words. They just tell you as it is. They tell you what they are feeling, how they are feeling. If they don't like you, you know they don't like you. If they like you, you also know that they like you. So I think that is something that I've come to love and appreciate. In France, you can survive with little money. You can't survive with small money in Nigeria. So I might have to make a whole video about it too. And if you guys like that, I would gladly, very gladly do a video for you. Just make me know in the comment section. Let's see if there's any other thing I haven't answered. Some of you are very intrusive. Some of you, how to see people's eye. The things that people are seeing that me I'm not seeing. Oh, come and tell me about it. This person says you refuse to share your engagements with your YouTube fam. I'm like, did you people engage me somewhere that I don't know about? Did you people engage me somewhere? If I'm engaged or when I'm engaged, you are gonna see it. I'm gonna tell it to the world whenever I want to. Okay? I respect the fact that you guys are able to ask questions and all of those things, but come on now, some things I don't really like your business like that. But anyways, I'm your guy, I'm your G, I'm your bestie. So I would do my best to always answer your question. How do you guys think our 2025 is going to be? Because I'm going to be rolling out my God's grace. This one I just did. It's like every year I just say I'll be rolling out a lot of content, but at some point I'm like, where's the content that you promised? 2025 is going to be a good year. I feel it in my content creation journey. I feel like 2025 is going to be a very, very good year, and I'm doing everything to set up for the next year, that's 2025, so that we have an amazing content year. And if you feel me, say yeah. Anyways, it's Christmas and I've been doing a series on TikTok. You might want to go and check that out on my TikTok channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Stay blessed. Stay jiggy. Stay everything good. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.